Let's talk private practice, operations versus marketing. Which one gets your last dollar? I've been in private practice since 2014, so I've learned a couple tricks of the trade. I'd love to share those with you as you start or scale your private practice.
We're going to be talking about employee engagement, employee management, and employee investment. Employees are usually the hardest part of having your private practice, and I completely empathize with that. But I have some really good tips and tricks for how to make that office culture and, really get your employees invested in what it is you are doing and your vision for your practice and your business.
In this talk, I will be covering what a micro practice is, what it isn't. Then we will explore through interaction, is a micro practice model really the model that's for you? Or should you be thinking about other models of practice? Lastly, I'll be sharing about some pitfalls to avoid and some ways to some secret sauce about how you could really be successful in launching, elevating, or optimizing your micro practice.
I'm one of the panelists for the discussion on how to start and run a successful direct surgical care practice.
Basically, I'll tell you about how I started with nothing and lived in my in-laws' basement, was able to work my way out and create a nice successful practice that really works for me instead of me working for the practice. So I'll go over some principles of what I think has made me and kept me successful and how you could possibly replicate it.
I was stuck in traditional medicine where I felt like I was going in a revolving door and going through these roadblocks of not getting patients better, not feeling happy inside, not getting the patient outcomes. And truly, I love lifestyle medicine, integrative medicine, and all things mental health. And that's what I do at Dr. Lifestyle. And I'm excited to share how I can help you grow, build, scale, launch your direct lifestyle medicine practice.
I want you to negotiate with power. I want you to get the money you deserve. And I want you to understand the process of negotiating well. So here are my tips on how to stay out of trouble, and that way you can focus on what you do best, which is treating patients.
I'm a longtime introvert who just wasn't fitting in the loud, noisy world that we currently live in. So I want to personally invite you to attend this talk and discover why introverts are uniquely positioned to thrive in direct care. Let's stop trying to fit into a broken system and build one that finally fits you.
I'm excited to talk about staff. Finally, you have your own practice and you get to choose your staff, something that is really important and often is not your option when you work in a hospital-based system. They do it for you. Well, so now you get to do it yourself and you get to pick the people that you enjoy and like, and you get to choose. But there's also important things that go in the training process, and I'm going to help you figure out and know what that is.
Come with your thinking caps on, because I'm going to teach you how to be a lawyer in about an hour.